when I just pulled out, it was like, oh, it's different. I just sent you what I sent last time.
And you want to be
Yeah, why don't I go to the So the hakafa thing, we're just going to do the intro once, and then just play for 10 or 15 minutes until easy. Okay.
So we should tell Pete. Did we tell him that you should text us when he's here?
That picture that I tuned. Let's play.
Oh, we're supposed to play?
Yeah, let's play.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay, so. Chag Sameach.
It is so good to have so many people here. It is so good to have Ezekiel's Wheels here to help bring the joy of the Torah to us this evening. This is different, to sit like this, to sit inside the Torah scroll. We are literally surrounded by Torah here tonight as we embrace our tradition, as we embrace the lessons and the guidance that our life of Torah gives us, as we celebrate by reading the end of the scroll and turning right back to the beginning of the scroll to start again. The lessons that Torah gives us are renewed for us every year. Every year we are different. Every year we read differently. Every year we learn and live differently. So it is wonderful to be here to celebrate together tonight, this great gift. So we are going to begin with the lighting of the festival candles. The blessing is on page 303 in the Siddur. Kim, if you would like to lead us. You have your choice. That's right, David will lead the blessing. So, yeah. So you can use either the lighter or a match, whatever you like. Either one.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel yom tov.
Thank you. Let's turn to page 305 for a reflection on Simchat Torah. Let's read together. Rejoicing in the Torah, we re-roll the great scroll. The thump of wood, the whisper of parchment, speak to us of the storied battles and miracles inscribed within. Each year the chant begins again. Still, new insights touch us to reshape our lives. So too may these Yom Tov candles, tapered like the yad pointing to the sacred words, guide us to find meaning in every moment, wonder in each new day, understanding and the desire to know more about the heritage we hold so close to our hearts. We rise for Baruch Hu, page 28.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed.
Can be seated. So now the next blessing, the next prayer that comes after Baruch Hu is a blessing about creation, thanking God for creating the universe, for setting up the world and all that we experience to run in a certain organized way. And that goes all the way back to the biblical story of creation. And so one of the things that we are going to do tonight, one of the things that we're able to do tonight, because we have the Torah scroll surrounding us, is that when we come to parts of the service that come from the Torah, we are going to read them from the Torah. So even though the blessing, the traditional blessing that we say at this time isn't from the Torah, it is telling the creation story. And so the song that we're going to sing, which is on your papers here, comes from the book of Genesis, the beginning of the Torah, the end of the story of the first 7 days of creation, that God saw all that God had made, and it was very good.
And so I'm going to come sort of behind Ronan and Richard here to the very beginning of the Torah scroll. And it is, there it is. So here are the words that are on your sheet. It's the end of the first chapter of the Torah. Vayar Elohim et kol asher asa v'hine tov me'od. Vayar Elohim et kol asher asa v'hine tov me'od. There was evening, there was morning, there was evening,
Vayhi erev, vayhi boker, tov me'od.
So this first blessing reminds us of our creation. And then we start to think about the purpose of our creation, the way that we live our lives and why we are able to do that. And the answer that our tradition gives us is because of Torah. Because God gave us the gift of Torah to teach us how to live in good and holy ways. And so we are grateful, we thank God for giving us this gift. And that's the next blessing that comes at this point. And then we say words that I think you all know, that also come from the Torah, words that say that God is one, that we are united in our belief, in our community, in our approach to God. And those words too come from the Torah. And so on page, David's going to read again from the scroll, but if you want to follow in the Siddur, it's on page 30. And sometimes we talk about Shema, which is what we're going to say now, Shema, and Ve'ahavta, as if they're separate things, but in the Torah, they are connected. They flow right into each other. And so David's going to stay over there and read from there. However, the second part, when we change the page, when we turn from page 30 to 31, that's in a different part of the Torah, so David's going to move to a different part of the Torah to lead us in chanting that part.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol me'odecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha V'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha v'derech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha u'shartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha u'chtavtam Al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha.
If you're following in the Siddur, we continue on page 31, 6 lines from the top.
The other one. This one. Thanks. Yes. Leman tizkeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai V'yitem kedoshim le'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Liot lachem Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Amen.
When I was meeting earlier with the Sulam students and giving them a little tour of the Torah, one of the things that we noticed was that there was a section that was written very differently from the rest of it. A section over there that is right when the Israelites get out of Egypt, after they cross the sea and they experience freedom, when they know that they are finally and truly free, they burst out into a song of celebration. And that song is written very differently than the rest of the Torah up to there. And that song has in it the words of Mi Chamocha, which are on, again, in the Siddur on page 32. But we don't We don't need the words of the Siddur because we have the words of the Torah for them, except for a little part in the middle. A little part in the middle is not in the Torah,
So I'll have to do that from memory since I'm going to be the Torah. Yappa ba bim bim bam, yappa ba bim bam, yappa ba bim bim bam, yappa ba bim bam. I die, yappa ba bim bam. I die, yappa ba bim bam. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh Nora tehilot osei felech Nora tehilot osei felech Malchutecha ra'u vanecha Bokei hayam lifnei Moshe Ze'eli anu ve'amru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed Yampa ba bim bim bam Yampa ba bim bam Yampa ba bim bim bam Yadadai bim bam Ay Yampa ba bim bam
And now we get ready for the Amidah, the central section of the service. But first, there's a line that we say on our festivals to remind us that this is not a regular service. This is not a weekday service or a Shabbat service. It's a festival, a holiday service. And in the Torah, there's a line that says that Moses told the Israelites all about the festivals for God, and so we read that before we go into the Amidah.
That's over here, right?
It's this, yeah, sorry, that one.
It's this one, right? No.
Yeah, I think it's oh, it's right here.
Ah. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, yeah, okay, there. Vayedaber Moshe et Moedei Adonai el bnei Yisrael.
Moses told the Israelites all about the festivals for God. And so now on page 41b, we continue with the Amidah, and we'll start together on page 41b and then continue individually. If you want to keep going in the book, it's through page 44, or you can find your own words inside yourself. And when we've had as much time as we'd like, we can be seated, but we start by rising together.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agita hilatecha. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agita hilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Ve'konei HaKol Ve'zocher Chasdei Avot U'mevii Goel Livnei V'neihem L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'foked U'moshiach U'magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Abraham ufokei tzara. Ata gibor leolam Adonai, mechayei metim ata rab lehoshia. Mashiv haruach umorid hagashem, mechalkel chayim bechesed, mechayei metim berachamim rabim. Somech noflim berofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar. Michamocha ba'al gevurot umido melach, melech memit umechayeh umatzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman ata l'chayot metim, Baruch atah Adonai mechayei hametim. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Oseh shalom bimroma, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimroma, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Now we are getting ready for our Torah section of the service. So to begin, to get us ready to read Torah, we want to think about the Torah as a whole, and our students spent some time earlier this evening thinking about what is important and meaningful about Torah to them. So we're going to start with them sharing what they are thinking about. So, Ms. Howard, would you start with your class? Okay.
He's basically the founder of this religion, and what it was basically about is he's like, I don't want to worship a statue, so why don't I make my own religion? And that's all I have to say.
The Bible character I picked is Noah, ironic, and basically God asked him, because he was like the only good person in the world, God asked him to build an ark and take 2 of every animal and onto the ark along with the rest of his family, and because God was going to send a flood that would wash out all the bad stuff, and then they would, after they were on the ark for 40 days, they came back and started a new nation.
So my character is Joseph, and his father Jacob apparently loved him more than all of his other 12 brothers, and his brothers got really jealous of Joseph and threw him into a pit. And he also got a coat from his father Jacob, and so they got really jealous of that, and Joseph was thrown into a pit. So sorry, Joseph.
It gets better after that.
My character is Moses, and one fact about him is he turned 120 years old, and that is how he died.
All right. Drew, Noah, Emily, Olivia, thank you very much. And Ms. Howard, thank you. All right, Mark Karen. Simon, I think it's your turn now.
Moses, because he helped slaves, he helped slaves because God was actually being bad to him, but he kept to be good, even though God didn't tell him to be that. God was mean to him a little.
Okay, thank you, Jared. Simon, you're next.
I picked Joseph because he got the fancy jacket.
Okay.
And because he's just my favorite character in the Torah.
Thank you, Simon.
For no reason.
Okay, Ayla.
I picked Noah because he helps animals.
Okay, thank you, Ayla.
I picked Rebecca because she is kind.
Who was it, Talia? Rebecca.
Rebecca, because she's kind.
Terrific.
Because he helped the animals.
Also Noah. Thank you, Charlotte. All right. Wonderful. And I love also that you made flags that you can wave as we celebrate with the Torah a little bit later. But first, we're going to read from the Torah. And after we read from the Torah, we will we'll roll up this scroll and we'll bring out some of the other ones, and we will all be able to march with them and dance and sing together. But first we're going to read, and we read first of all at the end, the very end, as Olivia mentioned. Moses is 120 years old, and then he dies, and that is the way that the Torah ends. And so David is going to read the end of the Torah, and then we will go right back and read the beginning. So before we read, we say the blessings for the Torah reading. We'd like to invite anybody who is a teacher of any kind, a Sulam teacher, a secular school teacher, a music, art, any kind of teacher. If you are a teacher, we invite you to, what? A college teacher, yeah. And everybody is invited to stand or at least turn around or watch over here, because this is where the Torah scroll is, and this is where David will be reading. You can teachers, you can come on over here. You can be close. Actually, I'm gonna get over here so that you can all see. You can all see the blessings.
Somebody want to? I'll do
All right, teachers, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
V'lo kam navi od b'Yisrael k'Moshe asher yida'o Adonai panim el panim l'chol ha'otot v'hamofetim asher shilacho Adonai la'asod be'eretz Mitzrayim l'Faro ulchol avadav ulchol artzo ulchol hayad hachazaka ulchol hamorah hagadol asher asa Moshe le'enei kol Yisrael. And now in English, never again arose in Israel a prophet like Moses, who knew God face to face, and all the signs and all the wonders that God sent him to do in the land of Egypt for Pharaoh and all his advisors and all his land, and all the strong hand and all the great wonders that Moses did in the sight of all the people Israel.
1, 2, 3.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. And now we go back to the beginning. And so for this aliyah, David, I'm going to give this to you to hold for people. So we'd like to invite the parents of our Sulam or grandparents of our Sulam students to do this blessing in celebration of your dedication to Torah, not only for yourselves, but also for your families. And yes, even our teenage students' parents are included in this aliyah. Mm-hmm. That's good. All right, I'll do.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
Go ahead.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Baruch Hu et Adonai Habarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamavarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim Venatan Lanu Et Torato Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
In beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was shapeless and empty, and darkness was on the face of the depths. And a wind from God hovered over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, that the light was good. And God distinguished between the light and the dark. And the light God called day, and the dark God called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, one day.
One, two, three. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. All right. Seats. And now, while the Torah is out, which it has been all night, but as we finish the Torah reading, there is a special blessing that we say, a blessing for, a prayer for the people who we love, who are ill, who are not as healthy as we would want or hope for them to be, and we hope that they will return to health and to happiness and to peace. So there is a melody that we often sing to this, but we're not going to sing that one tonight, because instead we're going to sing one that uses a line that comes from the Torah scroll, and that is on the back of your pages. And so I'm going to go over here and point to the words in the scroll as David leads us in the song. But first, we think about the people for whom we are concerned tonight. In our congregational family, we think especially of Phyllis Burke, Arthur Campbell, Tony Casella, Valerie Frank, Jonathan Gardner, David Glazer, Marilyn Hoffman, Justin Israel, Jay Kelly, Cheryl Leahy, Nancy Mayer, Karen Pelletier, Michael Schreiber, Tal Schechter, Cindy Sherman, Iris Sherman, Yonina bat David HaKohen v'Sarah, Esther bat Chaim v'Goldi. If there's someone who you are thinking about who you would like to name at this moment, I invite you to do so now.
Ruvain Ben Malkova Mordechai, and Chris Brody.
We hold them all in our hearts, and I'm going to find the line over here. Elna Rifana La, God please heal her.
So you will notice that in this song for healing, the Hebrew is sung together, and the English, you sing back exactly what I sing to you. Just repeat what I sing to you. And please don't leave me hanging there. Elna Rifana La, Rifana La Nu. Elna Rifana La, Rifana La Nu. Dear God of our ancestors, dear God of our ancestors, help us renew our faith. Help us renew our faith. Grant us a perfect healing. Grant us a perfect healing. Bring peace to all our days. Bring peace to all our days. Elna Rifana La, Rifana La Nu. Elna Rifana La, Rifana La Nu. Restore our strength of body. Restore our strength of body. Help clarify our minds. Help clarify our minds. Refresh our tired spirits. Refresh our tired spirits. Rejuvenate our light. Rejuvenate our light. Elna Rifana La, Rifana La Nu. Elna Rifana La, Rifana La Nu. Thank you for all these blessings.
Thank you for all these blessings.
Throughout our days and nights.
Throughout our days and nights.
We celebrate the journey.
We celebrate the journey.
This precious gift of life.
This precious gift of life.
Elna Rifana La, Rifana La Nu. Elna Rifana La, Rifana La Nu. Elna Rifana La, Rifana La Nu.
And now we are getting ready to march and dance and sing with the Torah. So here's what happens now. The first thing for us to do is to begin to roll up the scroll that is out here. And we'll roll it up and we'll dress it, we'll put its covers back on, and then we begin to march and to dance. The procession with the Torah is called a hakafah. We do lots of them on Simchat Torah. We do lots of times around the room on Simchat Torah, so the plural is hakafot. Lots of hakafot on Simchat Torah. And there are some special words, some special prayers that David is going to sing as we do that. But the way that we do it here is that anybody who wants to carry a Torah scroll for one of these hakafot can do so. I'll take other scrolls out of the ark, and in addition to the one that we have out here. Anybody who wants can do
You do
one.
mean any adult, right?
I do mean any adult for one of the big scrolls, but I am remembering, if I remember correctly, and if it's still there, in the classroom we have a kid-sized Torah scroll.
Oh, yes.
So any young person who would like to carry that Torah scroll can do that as well. So what we're going to ask you to do is, and of course our students have made flags to wave during this procession as well. So anybody, when we get to it, anybody who would like to carry a scroll can come on up here to the front of the room, and as people make their circuits around the room, we'll change the scrolls here. But first thing is to roll up this one, right? So I'd like to ask two people to start at the. Two adults, sorry, Emily, thank you for volunteering, though I love that spirit. Two adults to start on the different ends of the scroll and start to roll them up, and we'll meet in the middle. Okay, so first of all, please rise and let's start to roll. All right, okay.
Anybody want to help?
Yeah, back is easier. All right.
I guess we're doing this side, right? What? Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, it's fine. You're doing a great job. You didn't do anything wrong. It always happens. Sorry, what do you come in here? No, don't pull like that. Don't do that. You don't want to tear it. you had an opposite. Whoa! Be careful. Be careful. Okay. No, it's fine. Wait. Time it. Too close there. All right. Teamwork. All right, so it's oh, you got it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Should we just do by Heben Soa to get the others out, or just get them taken out? Okay.
Awesome. All right. So now we are ready to start the Hakafot. So anybody who would like to carry a Torah scroll, come line up over here. You cannot. No. In about a year. When's your bat mitzvah service, Leora? Yeah. Right after that. All right. Where's an adult who wants to carry the Torah scroll? Is this the line or just standing? All right. All right. Okay. There you go.
Are you going to get some more?
Yeah, I'm going to get more. So who else, what other adults are waiting for a scroll? All right.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Momentarily. I like a man who knows.
Got it? All right.
Ana Adonai Hoshiana. Ana Adonai Hatzlichana. Ana Adonai Aneinu V'yom Koreinu. Aneinu, Aneinu V'yom Koreinu. Aneinu, Aneinu V'yom Koreinu. Aneinu, Aneinu V'yom Koreinu. Aneinu, Aneinu V'yom Koreinu. Elohei Haruchot Hoshiana. Bochein levavot Hatzlichana. Goel chazak aneinu V'yom koreinu. Aneinu, Aneinu V'yom koreinu. Aneinu, Aneinu V'yom koreinu. Aneinu, Aneinu V'yom koreinu. Aneinu, Aneinu V'yom koreinu. Dover tzedakot Hoshiana. Hador bilvusho Hatzlichana. atik v'chasid anenu v'yom korenu. Anenu, anenu v'yom korenu. Anenu, anenu v'yom korenu. Anenu, anenu v'yom korenu. Anenu, anenu v'yom korenu.
What? Yep, you can. Right, now a second. Okay, good. Okay, go ahead, Emily. Yep. Good. Yep.
Yes. No, you won't. Well, just hold it up straight. Oh, awesome. Just let it rest on your shoulder. All right. Ooh, give her a heavy
This is
one.
the big one. Got it? All right.
How was it? You did a great job.
Easier than holding a baby.
Yes. Who else wants to carry? You want to carry? Yes, there we go. All right, Hannah. You want to carry this, Mike? Yes.
Sure. Oh, thank you. Like the small one. Right. All right. Which kids have not had a turn yet? Jared, you got one? All right. Follow him. Yep, you have to hold it from the bottom here, okay? Yep. Yeah, they do, but you know, one lap isn't too bad. Go on. Sure. All right. What? Did you get a turn? No? Okay, there you go. Thank you, Jared. Libby, did you get a turn yet? Okay, all right, go ahead, Anna. Follow them. All right, Rona?
service is over.
Please rise as we officially return the Torah to the Ark. Etz Chaim hi lamachazikim ba v'tomchecha me'usha derachecha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva chadesha You can be seated. And now we are ready for the festival Kiddush. And the good news is, after Kiddush comes the oneg, and with food for the body and food for our ears, as Ezekiel's Wheels is going to be playing for the next half hour or so. Feel free to get oneg food, bring it in here. It's okay to eat in here. Bring your food in, come enjoy, listen, dance more if you want, and our celebration will continue in here. Amen.
V'romamanu mikol hashon, v'kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav. V'titen lanu Adonai Eloheinu, v'ahava moadim l'simcha, chagim uzmanim l'sason. Et yom hashmini chag ha'atzeret hazeh, zman simchatenu, mikra kodesh, zecher litziat mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, u'moadei kodshecha b'simcha u'sason, inchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh Yisrael v'hazmanim. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh.
Before we go to Kiddush, just a couple quick words of thanks. First of all, to our teachers for working with our students and helping them to prepare these beautiful flags and their thoughts on the Torah today. To Ezekiel's Wheels, of course, for adding so much already to our service. We're so excited to have you here with us to help us celebrate this year. To everybody who organized and planned and prepared and brought for the potluck and for the oneg that we are about to enjoy as well. Thank you all very much for helping to make our celebration truly one of simcha. Simchat Torah would not be joyous without all of the contributions and energy that you all brought tonight. So Like with dinner, we don't actually have a challah. So before we go to oneg, we're going to say the blessing for baked goods, which is which is not hamotzi lechem min haaretz, that's for bread. Instead, the words are borei, minei, mizonot, creator of different kinds of foods. Okay, so we say Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Borei Minei Mizonot. So you all worked up an appetite, worked off the calories, go get some oneg and bring it back in.
They'll let him. It's okay. You guys were great. Couple years. Nice to see you. Good to see you too.
You all are fabulous. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. This is beautiful as always.
It's a good spirit.
Thank you.
Is someone opening the door?
Hopefully.
Oh, I'm
Nope.
go change
Okay.
We'll have a yell in. There, he's in. It's okay. Yeah, go for it, and then we'll give you a minute. Peter Finelli, Esquire. I see that you got a good haircut tonight. I did. From the Demon Barber of Seville. Turn around. You're good. Only Amy. Is it hot? You get squirted? Yeah. You get squirted?
Yeah. That's like all.
Playing at a haunted house.
What's that?
Were you playing at a haunted house?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Sweeney Todd.
Oh. Okay.
It actually works pretty well. Sorry. Go on, So basically, yeah, and then basically whenever Abigail gets back, we're just going to start playing and then as we yeah. Really? Oh man. Jeez. Gee willikers. I get to hold it from mom.
Do you want to write down my neck?
Yeah, sure. They're just in the bag over there. Just grab whatever you want out of it. Probably nothing incriminating in there. Do you have a pen?
Do we do it as a quartet? Yeah?
We do. Everything is everything. I actually do. It's like the ring of power. Isn't it? It's because I was holding the traumatic power. I don't even remember. I think it was really good. No, it was. It was. There. 2 blocks over. I thought it was one of these two.
So we'll just have them do the dancing without having to do the shop.
Yeah, it was nice. And Benny was really good for it. It wasn't the first time we like took him to a party, but it was the first time we've taken him to. It's like the least control over the environment we've had at a taken him to. We didn't know when we were walking. We knew it was a baby shower for a friend. And we knew it was outside. Yeah.
Whatever you guys feel like you're right to play.
All right, we'll do it. Abigail, are you done writing down your writing in the names of the notes?
Yeah. I wanted to teach them like the three dances, so we could do like a short nifties, like in a short cookies. Yeah. And then I teach, and then we just do Alexis is the cuttable one. What? And then Alexis is cuttable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can cut Alexis.
All right, Lisa, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Why don't you put it up there,
Oh, okay. Do you guys want to stand in formation?
like Beyonce style?
Yeah, like you over there.
The only issue is that I don't have any issues with it. Yeah, we can do that. But it'll just actually put us pretty like far off the side of the stage.
Because otherwise, it's kind of like.
All right, we'll do it.
You're gonna talk first, Nat, as usual. Should I say something?
No, we're just gonna start.
Okay.
Well, hello everyone. We're gonna follow the request and keep playing.
What's that?
Hello everyone on the live stream too. We're gonna follow the request here and we're just gonna keep playing. You should eat your food, but don't get too full because we're gonna ask you to dance a lot more. And we're actually gonna show you some of the dances to go with these tunes. So you have like 6 minutes to eat before we have to get you on your feet again, okay? All right, here we go.
We'll take questions in a bit. Thank you so much. I believe that y'all are the best dancing synagogue in all of the Boston area. That is my opinion. You guys just cannot get enough of dancing. We usually have to be like, come on, get up and dance. And you guys are just like, no, we got this. Just keep going. We want to keep dancing. So with that, we're actually going to teach you some of the dances from klezmer music, from Ashkenazi Jewish music in Eastern Europe. Who here has done Yiddish dancing before, specifically? Not Israeli, but Yiddish. Okay. Well, that's awesome. So, yeah, it's all over Fortnite. So we're actually going to teach you some of it. I'm going to put my fiddle down. So the first dance I'm going to teach you, you don't have to necessarily get up yet. So this is your warm-up. So you can stay seated, but if you want, you can also stand. Now this dance is called a chosidol. Yeah, and that's what it sounds like. Well, that's the building blocks of what a chosidol sounds like. So it's a slower dance, and it's more improvisational. It's kind of like a show-offy dance, so you can do whatever you want. But I'm going to give you a couple of moves that you can do from your seats. So follow me, do exactly as I do. Let's get ready. Yeah, you guys are so good at this. Okay, you guys can just keep going. We're gonna play a song, a chosidol. If you want, you can stand up, because it's really fun to do it when you stand and you can move around the room. That was awesome. And I loved your improvisations. I maybe even saw, I'm going to really butcher this, but I think I saw somebody like dab or something. Yes! You know what? Bring it into the 21st century. I love it. Improvisation and Jewish chassidol. Yeah, bring back dabbing. I can't believe I got that right. So, I'm going to, oh my gosh, it's already, should we cut, maybe teach one more dance? Bulgar? Okay, I'm going to teach you guys one more dance, and then we're going to finish this up. So, the next dance I'm going to teach you is called a Bulgar, and this one is faster, and you can hold hands if you're doing that, and you can go in circles around the room, and there are 5 steps, which I think you can see my feet. Maybe you can't. I might come down there. We're going to do one more piece, and this also has the Bulgar rhythm in it, but it doesn't matter. You can run around and dance. You can lift your feet whenever. This is a tune that Nat wrote, and then we're going to go into a traditional tune, and it's called Arthur and the KCB. Thank you so much for having us. It's been really a pleasure. You guys are wonderful. You almost did like all three of us come in a minute.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you. Studying the instruments. Do you play anything? Play anything? Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Yeah, you guys are great dancers. Thank you.
Thanks, have a good night.
No, I know those spans get long. Usually he'll do like 4 to 5 hours a night, and then I'll feed him and go back to bed, and then he'll do like 3 to 4, and then the rest of the day is
Yeah.
yeah, we're good. Yeah, he's pretty chill as long as he's not. It's so funny. It's like he'll go from just being like pretty chill and like just like doing whatever, and all of a sudden he'll be like.
Yeah. Exactly.